Throughout the centuries, most Indigenous people in Brazil have had their livelihoods threatened by predatory interests such as loggers, cattle ranchers, and gold miners. Since the 16th century, when Portuguese explorers arrived in Brazil, the story has remained much the same, with each passing era bringing just as many threats for the traditional people. It is estimated that around 5 million Indigenous people lived in Brazil back in the year 1500, in contrast to the 1.7 million registered in the 2022 census. In 1973, Brazil's Indigenous statute regulated the conditions for demarcating Indigenous land, and the 1988 constitution enshrined important rights of these traditional communities. But it wasn't till the 1990s that some of these lands were effectively demarcated and protected, which was the case of the vast Yanomami Reserve. As opposed to being a symbolic, reparatory gesture after centuries of oppression and persecution, the demarcation of the Yanomami indigenous land was in response to a humanitarian emergency. Survival International estimated that 20% of the Yanomami population died between 1987 and 1993, the result of violence, epidemics, and influx of illegal gold mining. The demarcation of the Yanomami land brought attention to the matter and flushed the miners out.